the Gocek River this morning, 9:30. Marmarez is miles over the back there. Road to the island is 20 odd miles away behind me. Dalaman Airport is just there. Dalaman Airport, somewhere just there. Only a few planes taken off. We've been coming across this bay for the last 3 hours, and we've seen 2 planes take off. Just up around the corner there, will take us eventually into Gocek. We've got about another 2 hours left, 2.5 hours left on our journey today. About a 6-7 hour journey in all. Never knots of wind. Just lying on the jib, nice and peacefully. One engine running. Many people out on boats, a few, really. A couple up ahead, 3 up there, 1 behind me. And you can't see it, but over there is roads, 20 miles away. We're not going to go into Gocek today, we're planning to do Gocek tomorrow, because we need to have our black tanks emptied, and you can only do that in a designated area. You can't dump your black tanks out at sea in Turkey. And there's an electronic barcode system that they use, so they know when you've done it and when you haven't, and it's a big fine if you don't do it, and you've got to do it within 14 to 15 days. And we're on day 11, so we're going to stay in a bay today, be day 12, and then tomorrow the 13th day, we'll have 1 or 2 days in reserve to pump out our black tanks, and we'll fill up with fuel. We've got about 65% on the starboard fuel tank and only 20% on the port. And the port side is what uses fuel for the generator to give us electricity. So today is about going in a bay just 2 hours before Gocek. Might go stern to, might go on anchor, lower the tender, and there's a little place we can go to get something to eat. Have a little walk about. And then tomorrow, pull up anchor, 2 hours, and we'll be in Gocek. There's something like 5 or 6 marinas in Gocek, and we're hoping that one of those might have a berth available for a year. If not, we're relying on cash further down the coast, or maybe 1 or 2 marinas in between. But we've still got, I think it's the 31st of August today. We've still got the whole month of September that we'll be circling around, sailing around Turkey to find somewhere for the boat. If not, the other option is maybe take her to Rhodes or Simi and put her on a Greek island. Find a marina for a year. I prefer Turkey if I can find one, because I fancy buying a new motorbike and doing some sightseeing throughout the winter months. It's a beautiful day today. Yesterday we went up the Gocek River and visited the sacred tombs and some ruins, Roman Byzantine ruins. Really good day out. So far Turkey has been very good. Very good. Right. So we're just going to head up through this little cut between 2 islands. Fethiye is over there. Gocek is up the other side forward of these islands. There's a little cut through there that can take you into a number of bays, stern to. But up here is a beach where we can anchor. We just put the sails away. And there you can see the opening. And if you turn left down there, that's the end of the bay. But it's got about 4 or 5 little bays all around it. Just coming through the cut between these two islands. Restaurant maybe over there. We are 2 hours away from Gocek, which if we come down here and turn to the start will take us there, but we are going to the beach just over in front. Line just there coming up, that one there, and that is it in front. A few boats in there, wind's picking up now. That wind coming right down the channel, head on. We're coming down from the other end, it was pushing us down and it's turned undulating coming down the channel. Quite amazing. David's on the autopilot. So the bay is on the left hand side, finished. Lots and lots of mooring lines to the side. Drop the anchor out, reverse back, tie up the mooring lines. This is beautiful. Yeah, the depth we got Dave, 46 metres. Yeah, 47 metres now. Come from there and we're working our way out from there. The reality is right there, in the middle of the deep channel, just coming up to the island on the left. We are on anchor outside Gocek Marina. We have just filled up both tanks with diesel and just had our first pump out of toilet waste. Everything went swimmingly well. We are amongst the super yachts, David. Look at this place. David just put the anchor ball up. Just done the anchoring. 74 metres down on the chain. We shouldn't go anywhere, but we are in 20 metres of water. There are 6 marinas all around this bay. Starting with, I think, 1 there, 2, 3, 4, They class that as 1.5, and I think there's one over the back there 6. And we're going to go ashore and see if we can find out if there are any 1-year berths available. So far we've had no luck, although we've had 2 quotes. One down in Cash, which is much further down south, and one from here in Gocek. But the amount they're demanding is mad. With tax, €40,000 just for 1 year, or equivalent of, which is 1,150,000 lira. And considering last year for a year in Montenegro we paid 16,500, and that was a superb marina. And the year before in Cartagena we only paid €11,000. So I don't see how anything like €40,000 for 1 year is good value. But most of them you can't even get in. So supply and demand is what is ramming the prices up. So the other option is to find out what the cost would be to have her put on the hard, where they lift her out, power wash her off, chop block her up, leave her on the yard, which means then I would need to find a cheap accommodation, which the accommodation and the hard cost might equal the same amount of money as paying for her to go in one of the marinas. We will see. I think it's the 3rd of September today. Most of the children went back. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. We are in Gocek. Yeah, it's quite old. With a funnel, very old. And then you got that one, which I think you said is a Abramovich's boat. One of 4 of them in the Med. Well, that was in the Med, he said. We got one, and it's there. She's a dirty girl. She needs a bath. So officially in the UK, all the kids have gone back to schools, and we think it might have an effect over here. Things should start quietening down a little bit. We're going to head into the marina and find a dock. Down that way, yeah. Got an XS in front, Dave. See it?
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, probably 12, XS 12. Loads of super yachts over there. Total of about 6 marinas in Gocek. There's a Power Cat, Dave. Look at that one.
Yeah, dinky one that is.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't look too badly proportioned because it's not too.
Yeah. Quite nice, though, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've got to see which one you go into this place.
Yeah.
I think it's straight on.
Well, that's the marina that we was in, where we tried to get fuel and he sent us across the bay. I mean, I'm heading over there, look, Dave. Straight over there where the restaurants are. We're on the hunt for a dock, for a dinghy dock.
You don't want to go into the marine.
Well, it's up to you, Dave, the marina if you want. That's over that way, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we're going in. That's
Well, yeah, that's one of them. That's the marine over there, isn't it, where we went for fuel? Yeah. Look at that little cabin cruiser, isn't it lovely? Straight in front.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
That is lovely. There's some fabulous boats here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Go up to that little yacht, that little power yacht, Dave. Have a get your gun upwind.
Yeah. That was
Little power cat. No idea what mate that is.
Sisters 4.
I wonder what the fuel range is on that. Bless you. Load of valleys out here, isn't there? That's gorgeous, that. Look at that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Lovely. Oh yeah, I thought you meant about the front, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you now. I was a bit slow on the uptake there. Well, I have no idea what make that is. Aquarius, is it, or something? Aquito? Aquito, yeah, I've no idea, I've never seen one before. Looks like it needs pulling out there and the bottom washed. It's filthy at the bottom. Nice little boat though. Good Liverpool. Yeah, it might be. Left at 48, another great boat. It's up to you, mate, if you want to. I mean, I think the main town's just there, isn't it? I mean, we want to go in these marinas anyway and get tie up and then rather take a walk around the back and walk into the other marinas or go in by tender. What, over there? Over there? Yeah, well let's go over there, shall we? Might as well, across, have a look. Yeah, she's got a washing machine all over the place. These catamaran stays, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're just getting everywhere, aren't they, cats? Yeah, I saw that. Fancy Joe, that is. Blue Moon, Delaware. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's from America. He's got the American flag at the back. He's a long way from home. I'm not sure if I can see more yachts or more water. This is not, isn't it? Oh, kiddies playground for adults. Right, let's get in. Just left Gocek after being there for 3 days. And we're on our way to Fethiye, which is about 7 miles, 8 miles that way. Calm day, very little wind. Quite barren on this side, only 1 or 2 yachts. That side, quite a few. Stern too. Beautiful day. Let's see what Fethiye has to offer. Fethiye Bay, just a small part of it. It's a Saturday today. We've come to rent a couple of scooters to go out and drive around the area. This is just a very small part of the promenade that walks around Fethiye. And these are all the gullets that are rather filling up with fuel, food, water, drinks, everything else. And this goes right the way around for probably a couple of kilometres. Pirate boats, gullets, and these are all getting ready to take passengers out. They pass us out in the bay every day, and there's about 10 of these gullets out in the bay waiting to come back in and reverse up to provision. So I think Saturday might be a changeover day. Holiday makers might come in on Sunday, and they're getting ready for the week. This is a restaurant we use every morning for a bit of breakfast. We've been here 3 days. We're just behind the back of this restaurant. Here's the motorbike rental place where we've booked a couple of bikes. And there's a Chinese restaurant, and we fancy tonight Chinese, obviously. I don't know what it's like, but that's it just there. So we're going to go out on the bikes, go and visit some of the old ancient ruins and stuff, some of the tombs, drive around some of the bays, bring the bikes back at about 6 o'clock, shoot in there, have something to eat, and then a day or so later we get ready to go to the airport and pick a guest up that's coming out for a week. And then we'll move on from here when they come out down to, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I keep getting it wrong, but I think it's Udinese, something like that. And then work our way south and hope to dive in and out of one or two of the marinas to see if we can find a berth, which we're having a lot of difficulty. We may have to go over to Rhodes or Simi to see if we can get a berth there, but anyway, that we'll worry about later. Bay of Fethiye. Whew.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if I figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
Amazing. So this nice gentleman working on this new boat saw me taking a video outside, and I was obviously interested and just invited me in. These are all the machines. Bench saw, plane thickener. Look at that. Work involved in making a new boat. Look at the framework. Yeah? Thank you. There's the bulkheads. Another bulkhead. All the timber. Bandsaw. Bench saw. Extractor. Look all the clamping that they're doing this framework. So this framework here is laminated. All these bits of not sure what wood that is, pine maybe, not sure. And you can adjust these footings and get the shape of the curve. And that is what that frame is there. Looks like wood, but that's all steel. And it's a curving frame. There's some patterns up here. But when I left school, 15, I'd done a 5-year apprenticeship at Realm Bodies making lorry bodies. Same type of work, same machines, planer thicknesser, you know, bandsaws and stuff. But I was just saying that this framework that you see here is metal, and it's a laminating curving frame. So that if you look across that, you can see that's a curved piece of laminate. Then once it's cured, they take it off, sand it down, shape it with a pattern, cut it. Just unbelievable. This little yard is making 2 brand new boats. There's their office. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much indeed. Very kind of you, thank you. Wow, Dave, the size of that. I mean, that is some sort. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I think he's a very proud man of his work. To let somebody in like just a stranger driving by on a motorcycle. Yeah, I mean, that is just amazing. Well, there you go. You meet some really friendly, nice people some days.
high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right.